blimey. Hello, you lot. What are you doing in here? It's a freezer. Hold on. God. It's a bit of a strange place for you lot to be. What are you doing in there then? Alright. Well, seeing as you're here, might as well show you around. This is where you were, look. Yes, the freezer. Yes, it's not very organised now. It used to be organised. I used to have all boxes on this side, bags in the middle, meat on one side, with the potatoes and other things and fish fingers everywhere. But then it just got disorganised and now it needs to be defrosted because we're getting quite a lot of ice everywhere. And it's just a mess. But we've got some sausages that we had to freeze and burgers and all sorts. So that's where you were hiding. But you know that because you was already in there. I've got to do a bit of, oh look, my neighbour gave me this the other day. I will have a look through it because I haven't looked through it yet. I don't actually know what is actually in it. I'm assuming it is what it says on the box. I'll have to have a look. I've got to do a little bit of work indoors. I've got to hang a mirror for the missus. Because we hanged it up, but then one of the kids pulled it off the wall, so I've got to re-hang it. The wire screw came out the wall. So I've got to charge up my battery. I was using this the other day on the Bluetooth speaker, playing some music. We're having a bit of a party, just the three of us, four of us. Anyway, let's move out these engines out of the way. Let's put that engine up there, look. Put that engine up there, look. I don't know, put this one somewhere in there. And these pistons, put that over there. And let's have a look in here, see what's actually inside this box. I think I'll put you lot on the tripod and we'll have a look and see what's in it. I don't know, like I say, it could be anything in there. I haven't actually had a look. But on the box, it's a premium electric propagator. Nice. So that means that you can grow various different plants. It's like an incubator basically for plants, for seedlings. I had a couple in the past and moved them on, but then my neighbour gave me this one because they're relatively old and having a bit of a sort out. So I thought, well, here we go then. I'll have it. Thank you very much. So let's open the box up and see what's actually inside there. Right, I've turned off the tumble dryer for a minute because it's probably a little bit loud for you. That annoys some people, I've noticed. Then they get annoyed. They go, well, you can't make a video with a tumble dryer on in the background. That's just trampish. I'm like, alright, fair enough. If that annoys you that much. So, look. We've got some extra things inside this propagator. Looks like we've got some little tubs that probably didn't come with it. Nice, very nice. Got two other little tubs. Okay, lovely, lovely. Some seeds. Bloody hell. The question is though, are they going to be in date? This is the electric wire. Yep. And a little bit of moss. Righto. So see what seeds we got here. We've got some, well, these ones have been opened. So they're probably not going to be any good. 99p Garden News seeds. Not for research. Sow by July 2020. So these ones, I could sow them. They might still grow. I mean, you lot know more about growing plants and seeds than I do. But in my experience, sowing seeds that are past the date that it says on the packet, it's not, you know, hit and miss. They don't usually grow. You might get the odd one or two, but they don't usually grow very well. That's why the date's on the packet. Sow by 2020. So that one's also well past its sowing time. But I might still sow them anyway, just for fun. So by July 2020, these ones are glacier fruits. Ooh, there we go. What else we got here? I can't pronounce a lot of bloody plants. What's that, clomy? I ain't got a clue. £2.59 apparently. So by December 2019. So that one's definitely passed. Right, what we got here? Some Impomea. Don't know. I can't pronounce any of these. I can never pronounce any plant name apart from tree and bush. So December 2019 again. What else we got here? £2.35. Hollyhock. Hollyhock. What What's the date on it? The date. Oh, this one's good. 2023. So by 2023. So these ones are good. I'll put these ones there. We can sow them ones. Grow them ones up. Purple bell. Purple bell now. December 2019. So they're out of it as well. Can't have them ones. Sweet pea. Got some sweet peas. Sow by January 2021. So I could sow these ones, although it's the 1st of February tomorrow. I'm sure these will still be fine. It's not going to be like literally like 1st of February, poof, these are dead. I think it'll still be okay. Does it tell you what time of the year these need to be sown though? Well, if it's sown by January, I'm assuming they can be sown. Well, it doesn't matter. I've got an incubator. Doesn't matter. I got a propagator. 2020 on these ones. These ones are Parade Mix Levetra. Don't know. Can't pronounce it, but that's what it is. Oh, look, we've got some daisies here. Are these daisies? Wildflower Oxide Daisy. Yeah, I like these ones. Please be in date. 2022. Yes. So we can do them ones. So by 2022, lovely. What else we got here? Nigella, Gardener's World magazine, Nigella. So by 2024, so we can have them ones. They look quite nice, don't they? What else we got? Perfect. What has it got a lot in it? It's got nothing in it. It's been opened. Nope. June, July. So April 2022. So I can sow these ones. These ones will be alright. 2022. Ah, nice. Might have a go at them ones. For those of you that are more in the know, I mean, my knowledge on growing plants is somewhat limited. All flowers and plants. Although I do dabble. I do grow cacti and plants and trees and grass and all sorts like that. Quite interested in agronomy and all that kind of stuff. I've sown seeds that are past the date on the packet. And like I say, I've had a few pop up and they've worked here and there. But the success rate has been very, very small. So, is it even worth it, you lot? Is there something that you need to do? Or is it just a case of that's gone past the date on the packet, so discard them? Something for you to let me know. Put it in the comments. All these ones here, 2020. We've only just left 2020, so they might be alright. 2019 and all that kind of stuff. Are these worth even trying or not? Let me know in the comments. That would be nice. But as far as we've got here, look, we've got some nice little variety here. I think I might sprout up. Might give a little bit of life to the garden, mightn't it? Because the garden's a little bit bland. I've got there's a bit of grass, so I might be if I can grow some nice plants. I quite like the daisies. I'll try and grow some big daisies. And they must look quite nice, don't they? Might better sell them, put them in some pots, stick them outside in some. Do these would be nice in hanging baskets? Out of all of these lot here, you lot, which ones would be good? Would any of these be good in hanging baskets? Obviously not them ones. Them ones ain't going to be no good in hanging baskets, are they? Yeah, let me know, you lot. I know quite a lot of you like growing flowers and plants and things, don't you? So the ones underneath are in date. The ones on the top are not in date. I have to remember that. Nice one, you lot. What the bloody hell is that? Got a bug on the end of my screw bit, look. Oh look, these ain't the ones I was planning on using, but they might come in handy, look. Got raw plugs there. I've only got 2 screws though, but 3 raw plugs. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I only need 2 screws and 2 raw plugs. Come in a little packet. They weren't the ones I was going to use. I've got ones in a box I was going to use, but they'll be handy. Lovely. I'll hang the mirror nicely. Right, I need a level. There we go. Nice level. And I've got a tape measure indoors. Lovely. And a pencil. Oh, lovely job. All I've got to do is wait for that battery to charge up now. Oh, God, bloody Jesus. Got to a roof. The roof is blown off. It was a little bit windy the other day, and the roof blew off. So I have got to repair the roof, but I'm not going to do it now because well, it's been raining, so I'm going to take a few nails and I'm going to just go nail the bit that blew off. I'm going to nail it back down again. It ripped it, but I'll try and nail it on. And then when it's dried up, there's no point in putting felt on a roof when it's fucking wet, because all you do is, well, I'm not a roofer, but it makes sense that if you trap the moisture underneath the felt, it's just going to stay wet, isn't it? And the roof's going to rot because it's wooden, see? So it makes sense you need to put it on a dry roof. Am I wrong? I don't know, I'm not a roofer. But any roofing I've done in the past, you've done it on a dry roof. Doesn't make sense to me putting it on top of a wet. I haven't got a blowtorch or fuck all big enough to dry it. I could dry the roof, take the old felt off and dry the roof when it's not raining, and then put new felt on, but I haven't got a blowtorch big enough or any way of drying the roof in a substantial way. So I'm just going to have to wait for the roof to dry, and then I can put the new felt on. Is that right? You let me know in the comments if you're a roofer and you know your shit. But from what I know, you don't put felt on a wet roof. It just seems pointless. You're just trapping the moisture in, no? I don't want the roof to rot any more than it already is. So I'm waiting. I've got tarpaulin and plastic over the roof to stop it getting even more wet, because it's already saturated. The roof is saturated already. Needs to dry out. The whole lot of the roof needs to dry out. So I've got you'll see I've got plastic on the roof. You'll see it all in a minute. And when the summer starts to roll in and we get the sun beating on it and it dries it out, and then I'll put the felt on. That's the plan anyway. The only reason I bought the felt as early as I bought the felt was because it was on a sale and it was as cheap as I could find it, and also I thought, well, if it doesn't rain for a few weeks, I might be able to get out there and it might dry out from wind, because it was very windy but it wasn't raining. I thought that might dry it out, but it didn't happen that way. Another thing the old neighbour gave me was this. It's like a magazine rack box thing. It's made of wood, but it's got, like, I don't know what that is, copper I think on the outside. I'm pretty sure that is copper. Yeah, it's made of wood, and it's a bit wet actually now, because I left it outside and then it rained and then we got flooded. But look at that. He said, because I take his bin out for him. I take his wheelie bin out for him. He said, I'm having a bit of a clear out. If I leave a load of stuff by the wheelie bins, can you take it out up the top by the road for me, because I can't manage it anymore? I said, yeah, no worries, I'll take your bin out, I'll go to the shop for you, I'll do anything you want. He said, that's very kind. He said, anything you want to take it. If I leave something out and you want it, you take it. I was like, thanks. And he put that out. He put that out there. And, you know, so I said, yeah, look, Bill, I'm going to take this. He says, oh, yeah, you're welcome to that. I said, how old is it? He said, oh, I think I bought that in the 1950s. So I don't know if this was made in the 1950s, but he bought it in the 1950s. So this is bloody cool. I like this. This is absolutely awesome. It's a little bit bent. I don't know what's happened to it. I don't think I did that. Somebody's bent it at some point. But look at the crafting on it. I just find it, I don't know if it's showing up on camera very well, but this is the sort of thing that I grew up with. When I was a kid, I was only born in the 90s. In the very early, in 1991 I was born, right? So, but my mum and dad had this sort of thing in their living room and all that when I was growing up. And where I grew up in that bungalow, we had beams along the roof that were all black, and there was horseshoes all over the walls, and we had a fireplace with the brass or whatever they were, fire pokers and things like that, you know, bricks, everywhere was brick half, everything was brick, with black beams along the roof and all around the walls, all black beams. And this, you know, I love it. I don't know if it's worth any money. I don't intend on selling it unless somebody offers me a nice price for it, but I just liked it, so I thought, well, I'm going to have that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might stick it somewhere and put a few magazines or newspapers in it, but yeah, oh man, I think that's brilliant. Anybody know what this is? Who made it? There's nothing on it really. There's no... Oh wait, hold on. What does that say? Lambro, made in England. Is that part of this? Oh no, that's probably not made, but that's just a sticker that's stuck at the bottom of it. I don't think that's... I don't think that was... I don't think that's part of this, is it? I think that's just a bit of sticker that was stuck to the bottom of it, but yeah, there doesn't appear to be any markings on it that would show you who made it or where it was made or when it was made. But if anybody has any information on it, just for my own knowledge, I think that would be bloody fantastic. Anyway, you lot, I thought I'd just show you those. I'm going to go my battery's nearly charged now. When it flashes like that, it means it's nearly charged. So I'm going to go and put my mirror up for the wife indoors, keep her happy with that. And yeah, my bread's defrosting. Just got my bread out of the freezer, so it's starting to defrost. Just going squidgy now. That's good. I'm not a big fan of frozen bread, but you know, I don't like to waste stuff. So when things start to go and it's clear that you're not going to be able to eat it in time, as obviously we weren't going to eat that in time, 17th of January, and the date today is the 31st. I thought, you know, freeze it. We freeze all sorts of things, you know, rather than waste it. I hate wasting, man. Wasting food is one of the worst things you can do. Wasting food and water is one of the terrible people that do that. Is whenever I see a water leak in the road and all the fresh water's spatting out everywhere, I'm thinking, oh man, that's a waste. People need water, you know. And when you see people throwing all this food out all over the place, and I'm thinking, some people go and buy a McDonald's and bloody throw half it out the window, don't they? And I'm thinking, man, you know, it might not be nothing to you, but there'll be somebody out there that's starving and wants a bit of food, you know. Could have just give it to them. Not that you know them, but anyway. Enough of that rubbish. I'll catch you on the next one, dudes. All the best, and look after yourselves. I'm going to go and have a shave because it's getting a bit long now, isn't it?